Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi. Today I would like to present the topic that given from Sir Saiful Nizam, which is he teaching about law in relating of property. Okay, I will introduce myself. Myself is Wan Rosman. I representative others members Muhammad Afiq Abdul Rahman, Nur Farah Hazwani binti Ibrahim Rasdi, Nur Asma Amira binti Abdul Muttalib, and then Nur Amira Liana binti Jamrus. Okay, will we given about topic to present is what is mentioned in part 9 in National Land Code. Contain 3 subtopic. First is mentioned about subdivision of the land. Second is mentioned about
Partition
of the land, and then third division of topic
Amalgamation
of the land. Before I start all 3 topic, I need to intro what is land. Land is considered as property. Property that has its own value, either way by monetary or sentimental value to their respective owner, has recognized in system registration known as title, and inside it contain interest, restriction, condition, and ownership of the land. Now we'll discuss what is activity can be happen on the land matter. What activity? In National Land Code that allows several activities to be done in order to resolve any conflict that may arise in ownership of piece of land due to conflict. Okay, now we talk about subdivision of the land first. Subdivision of land is defined as a land final title which is finally measured and subdivision into 2 or more portion, and each portion has same ownership under different title. Okay, now you can see under this illustration, you can understand originally 4 acre with 4 owner, and then the owner decide to divide into 4 portion, and each portion has 4 owner. Each portion have 4 owner. Okay, normally this happen to owner want to sell his portion 1 acre out of 4 acre. Subdivision is the answer. 1 acre sold, and then the rest 3 acre still under the owner. Normally subdivision made together with converting ataupun changing the land status which from agriculture to resident. There are a few steps in order to subdivision of the land. First, the owner need to appoint licensed land surveyor. They will preparing pre-completion plan according to the owner request. Normally, the land surveyor also will add some reserve for the road reserve. Second step, measurement or pre-computation plan will present to the land office. Also need to bring together with form 9A and few documents as below. Plan of the land, fee or premium, and then copy of approval or consent include the planning authority. Written consent if they have any restriction on the land. Proof quick rent fully paid. Here process the land office will check the requirement is meet or not. Okay, after that the land office will send the pre-computation to the Japan. Here land surveyor will begin the work measuring. Here also plot number known as PT will provide to the each lot. Once they have the document, land surveyor will begin the measuring the lot, which is measure the lot border and division, and then surveyor also put data entry into the system, and then here they are cross check with all previous data, and then finish that data will be sent digital plan of Japan, plan B1 into to new lot number in AutoCAD, and then the land title to registration, and then after that step number 7, plan will be submitted to the land office. Land office generate new land title, but then last step payment for approval. Land office need to see settle all outstanding, then land office approve the land. Okay, that's what we call subdivision. Now we go through to partition of the land. Okay, partition and subdivision is not quite big difference because partition is also dividing the land into the portion, but each portion they have its own name. They're not share with anybody. When it's dividing the land into the portion, so that each co-owner ataupun owner has separate title to the portion. Grant individu, what we call it. Who can apply this type of partition? Of course, the title must be 2 or more owner. And then the title must be final title and register under land office title also. What is the effect? Effect is existing title is no longer effective and each owner will have their own separate title. The procedure quite simple like before. Okay, now we go to amalgamation of the land. Means 2 or more continuous ataupun linkable land to align with the other. Which is condition, the land must be in final title. The land is beside each other, and then when it's combined, it can be made into one or single title. The lot cannot be amalgamation if there are situation like this. If they're not in the same town or village, they also cannot be amalgamated if they held under registered title or partially hold under land office title. Okay, there are few conditions to do amalgamation ni. First, their combined total must be not below than 4 hectare, and the title of the land must be not partially held by land office. Must be exist between the land, which is the period and the line, the border is linkable. Also the period, if leasehold, the period must be same, and then the category and the condition and status of the land must be same. Okay, there are few steps you need to know to do amalgamated ni. Okay, first must apply at the land office and then do file registration, submit to the PPD, and then refer back to technical department for comment. Back to land office, ESCO meeting, to sign, issue new approval, payment notice, the owner need to pay, title registration after the payment made, and then issue a new land title. That's it.